I have an addiction. All right, everyone. I know it's been a little while since my last video, and I apologize for that. But wanted to say I am still here. I'm still on the Medi-Weightloss program, although I am now in their... I'm not sure exactly where I'm at because I've had a few issues that I've had to work through. But I'm going to talk about that later. Right now, we're going to go in here and I'm going to have my appointment, and we'll see where I'm at with my weight and go from there. So, come on. Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good.
What's going on? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Mode?
All right. All right. Here we go. You can't come in here with me. All right, so we're here in the clinic. It is now my time to do the scale and see where I'm at today. There's not that much of an increase since my last weigh-in, but you didn't get to see it because I haven't been making videos lately. So we're going to talk about these results in just a few minutes. Right now I'm going to get consulted, and then we'll go from there. Well, shoot. All right, so what's been happening to me? Where did I go? What happened? Why have I taken so long to create another video? Well, I got an answer for you, and that answer is I don't know. Well, I kind of know. I'm gonna start off first by saying I'm gonna start a new series here. It's 2019 now. I want to move forward into a new way of presenting this channel. So this is the first episode of series 2. Everybody on YouTube, they're calling their videos seasons, but that kind of sounds weird to me. On YouTube, there's no real season. We record when we can, and we put together a series of videos that maybe coincide, and they have a certain message. And so this is series 2 of Get Healthy Vlog. So what happened to me? Where did I go? The last video ended with me finishing off the weight loss part of the Medi-Weightloss program. And so I started going into the maintenance part. That kind of didn't really take very well. So as you saw just now, I weighed in, and I actually have gained some weight. And you know, with this, here's the thing, I tried to move out of the weight loss phase and into the maintenance phase right when the holidays hit. And if you're watching this from outside of the United States, you might not understand why that's a big deal. But for us in the United States, we have Thanksgiving. Actually, you can start even at Halloween. We have Halloween, and then we have Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas, and then we have New Year's. All 4 of those end up having lots of food, lots of carbohydrates, lots of sugar, and that's not exactly the best time to enter into a maintenance mode. I made it through that when I was with Tucson Medical Weight Loss. I made it through no problem, but that was because I was still on the weight loss phase. With Medi-Weightloss, I tried to end the weight loss phase right there. I think it was in November or December, and just, I ended up falling into a bunch of old habits that started making me gain weight to begin with. The good news is I caught it pretty early. I saw what was happening. I struggled for a little bit to get control, but now I have control. What's really sad is how quickly I fell into those old habits. Just they snagged me and they roped me in, and man, it was just right back into it. This video had so many different messages as I was going into it, so many different things that I wanted to say, and I finally decided I just needed to focus on one thing and get this video done and get it out there. That message is this: everyone can falter. I slipped into some old habits really fast. I was staying up late, and when I stay up late, I tend to want to have little snacks, and when I was having snacks, I was giving in to my cravings. The other thing that I was having trouble with was my bike riding. I was having trouble getting into it. I was trying to figure out a schedule. I can't ride in the evenings when I get home from work. Even if the sun is up, I need to be here for my family. The only time I can really get in a decent ride is if I go early in the morning before work. I've got to wake up at 4:30 a.m. to get out on the road on a bike ride. If I can get back by 6:30, I'm good. If you're familiar with what was happening with Florida over the winter, Florida got hit with some really cold temperatures, and this is the first time I've been out here and lived here, so I didn't think Florida got cold, but guess what? Florida gets cold. It gets real cold. We were getting temperatures as low as to the low 40s and upper 30s. So waking up at 4:30 in the morning, pitch black outside with upper 30 degree temperatures, that was just extremely demotivating. All right, little change of venue. My memory card ran out on me, so I had to change that out. I decided to come out here into the front of the house to finish this off. As I was saying, fortunately, the temperature has started rising again. Now we're getting into upper 60s and lower 70s at the time frame that I want to get out and ride. It's been a little bit of a hiccup, as you saw in my weigh-in. I've increased my weight by about 10 pounds. Some of that is muscle, some of that is actually fat. What I'm planning on doing is scaling back a little bit and trying to get back into more of the weight loss phase diet. Medi-Weightloss calls that the week 2 diet, which is basically what I've been eating for the entire time that I'm actually shedding the pounds. So I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to be mainly keeping myself off carbs and staying more on protein, not worrying so much about fat intake, and we'll see where that takes me. But the message on this is we fail. Sometimes we fail, but there's really not much you can do when that happens except get back on. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. Don't beat yourself up about it. That's not constructive. Recognize that you've fallen, recognize that you need to get back into it, and then get back into it. It's not like you have a specific time frame. So that's my message to you. Stay with it. Stay with what you're doing. Whatever it is, whatever program you're on. If you're on Medi-Weightloss, that's wonderful. If you're on Tucson Medical Weight Loss, or they call themselves Red Mountain Medical Weight Loss now. If you're doing their RM3 program, wonderful. Stick with it. If you fall off the wagon, just get back on. And if you fall again, if you fall while you're trying to get back on it, don't beat yourself up over it. Maybe you take a few steps backward, no big deal. Just get back on it, get going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. All right, that's my message today. Thank you for watching. If I've earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell. That'll let you know when I upload new videos. I am going to try and get back on a regular uploading schedule. Thank you again for watching. Let's get healthy.